Hey, welcome to Catch 22, the podcast. It's your host, Lamar Glass, and welcome to episode 3. Hey, what's going on, my people? So today, I'm not going to be for y'all. I'm not going to be with you guys long. I just want to get a couple of things off my chest. I think a couple of things from my perspective you guys could benefit from. But I want you guys to understand this brand that I'm kind of doing, which is Catch 22. And I want you to understand that this COVID-19, this coronavirus, this whole thing is a big Catch 22, right? And this is how it is. And I'm going to break it down to you guys, and I want you guys to follow me. And I want you guys to bear with me. And I want you guys to go back because you might miss some couple of points. So let me tell you why it's a big Catch 22. One, we all need to stay at home, right? And the reason why we stay at home is because the pressure of our loved ones getting this virus would be devastating to you. You don't understand. Let me bring you guys back. Early February, I got pneumonia, the flu, and strepto at the same time. All at the same time. And during that time, I have never been that sick. I ain't been sick in like 8 years when it comes to a real sickness. But during that time, it made me, I was vulnerable. I couldn't be around my kids. I couldn't be around my wife. Nobody I loved. I was in the room by myself during that time. And some people believe that I could have had COVID. I don't think I did, but I just think I had pneumonia, flu, and strep. But the problem is that I isolated myself. That wasn't the problem. The problem was that once I was in the room by myself, right? I was contemplating like, yo, this is it. I went to the hospital, all this other stuff. But the worst thing I could have done was been selfish and gave it to somebody I love, like my kids. My son's pre-asthmatic, you know what I'm saying? So with this COVID stuff, we gotta stay at home. We gotta be, lack of a better words, we gotta be unselfish, right? But let me switch the eyes to you, and let me tell you why this is a big Catch 22. Because doing what I do for a living, domestic violence is up because we have to stay at home. Anxiety is up, depression is up because we gotta stay at home. And the part that I'm struggling with is because the people that are doing the right thing and trying to stay at home, them are the people that are suffering. Them are the people that are going through it the most because they got to deal with stuff that they never dealt with before. And I'm going to give you guys some tips at the end of this on how we can get through our anxiety, our depression. But I want to break down to both sides. Like, we need to stay at home. But at the same time, I don't think some of our officials or the people that are in power are taking in consideration of the people that are staying at home doing the right thing, that they're suffering of any mental issues that they have, depression, anxiety, and all this other stuff because they're trying to stay at home. The biggest issue is that, and this is where I have a hard time struggling, is that a lot of our leaders, our activists, a lot of our people that say they are in power, they're not, let me be politically correct, they're not taking the situation as important as a person that is economically challenged. But this is why I want you guys I want you guys to hear me on this part, is that think about it. If we knew how to grow our own plants, our food, if we knew how to save properly, if we knew how to do these basic things, when this stuff hits, we won't be so down on our luck with it. A lot of people losing their jobs, but if we had like this big savings account, or we had like this bank that will fund us, not the government, but our own bank that will fund us to say, hey, we prepare for this. It's not going to hurt us. This is what this is about. Okay, all right, supermarket's not growing. Hey, we got 15 gardens over here. So they want to wipe out all the food and all the other stuff? No, we got stock. And that's what it's about. And that's what life is. We got to be prepared for this kind of stuff. Because this stuff is going to happen again, and again. But we can't be vulnerable to the people that say they're in power. If they want to make those decisions, let them make it. But guess what we need to do? We need to be prepared. We need to have our own savings. We need to have our own banks. We need to help out our neighbors. We need to be aggressive. But the problem, why is this such a big deal? Because we're not prepared. We're not prepared for this. And it sucks because you have, at one point you had 6.3 million people file for unemployment. They shouldn't have filed for unemployment if we had the right resources in place. If we had that money saved, if we had our own, man, I'm so big on community that I wish I had enough money to start my own bank, because there'd be no person in my community that went hungry or that didn't have money, because I would have saved all that money where the city didn't have to do this. But I'm saying, and let me not get off topic, is that this thing right here can't define us as people. But we need the right people in the right position to say, hey, listen, we should have shut down X, Y, and Z a month ago, other than trying to open stuff up right now. I think it's gonna hurt us. But I want our people to stay focused, stay at home. I know we're going through it. Listen, the reason why I say stay at home for my people that are dealing with depression, anxiety, listen, I go see a therapist. I talked to my therapist today. She said she got multiple new clients just because of this. Listen, go talk to somebody. Get through this. We get through this, we're going to be on top of the world. But we can't fold. The one thing we can't do is fold through this time. And I'm going on my rant because this is something that I wanted to say a long time ago. I'm out here in the streets. I'm meeting these people. I know people are tired of being in the house. I know that people are getting sick of their loved ones and stuff, but we gotta stay focused. If we lose focus, we're gonna lose this war. And this is coming from somebody that loves this community, that loves doing what you want to do. But we can't keep going in these circles. We can't stop. We cannot have our resources in the right position. We gotta stop doing that. We need these banks and we need the proper resource. We don't need liquor stores and mom and pop stores on every block. We don't need that. What we need is we need a bank. We need gardens. We need multiple gardens. We need supermarkets. We need all that stuff, but it needs to be done the right way. So let me get off my rant because I'm finna drop another one. I just had to get that out of my chest, so I'm all over the place, so you guys bear with me. But I hope this reached somebody. I hope this reached the right people. I hope this reached the people that understand that, hey, we're out here, we're trying, but you guys gotta do the right thing. Stay at home. But the people that are in power gotta understand that people that are staying at home are going through it. No, I'm getting off this. This is a new school, man. Catch-22, either you lose or you lose. Hey, man, if y'all watching this, I appreciate you guys watching the podcast, the Catch-22 podcast. I'm your host, again, Lamar Glassman. Please tune in, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're about to take over. Leader of the new school.